On this edition of Empowered 305, we have a special guest.
Ooh, special.
We have Chris Evans, our newly promoted Director of Parks and Rec. It's an honor to have you here today.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity.
And there's a lot of things that I know that you have on your plate, especially all those pools, and everyone's enjoying them because
Absolutely.
obviously it's been very hot.
Ooh, hottest.
Since you became director, take me back a little, because I know a lot of our listeners and viewers probably don't know how long you've been with the city.
Right. A lot of your listeners probably think it's the other Chris Evans as well, the actor, but sorry to disappoint. Sorry, but yes, I've been in the Parks and Recreation field for about 16 years now. So I actually I majored in this at Florida State, and I've been with the city about 4 years now. So I'm just kind of honored to have the opportunity to be the Parks Director and to kind of put my vision on how I want the Parks Department to operate moving forward.
There's a lot that you have that's still to do, and that's your vision.
Yeah.
I love Moore Park.
Yes.
Brings back great memories.
Yes.
It was just voted by the Miami Times as the best park.
Yes.
Talk to me about it. I know that's something you're very proud of.
Yes, very proud. I'm proud of all the work that the staff do on a day in and day out basis. So I think it was just showed as a testament to all the hard work and then all the improvements we're trying to make at Moore Park. So I think it's used a lot by the community. We have a few community groups that do tennis and football and cheer and dance and karate and then educational aspects, and then also just having a park that has a basketball court, a track, and a field. It's really one of our most unique parks just by the amount of activity that it has going on. So I'm proud of the staff there. Sometimes our staff go unnoticed for all the hard work they do. We're the third largest department in the city. We've got about 800 employees here in the summer, so just really getting a chance to shine a lot of that attention on them really makes me proud.
They have a great field, right? But they also have a great track.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that's what keeps the park busy
Absolutely.
as well. A lot of people go running there.
Right. And I think the best part there, we have a lot of improvements to come. And so we're working with the Orange Bowl Foundation to the track that you're talking about, to improve the track, get a new track there, new playing surface. We do host some youth football games there a lot during the fall. Right. So we really, we're happy that, working with the private and public partnerships, that's really what it's about. So there's going to be a lot more improvements there. We have in the plans a new gymnasium at that area as well. We're going to work with First Serve Tennis Organization and USTA to rebuild the tennis center at that location. So as much as I'm proud, I think we have a ways to go to make it better, and I'm excited for the opportunity.
Now that you talk about tennis,
yes.
I was going to talk about pickleball.
Oh, pickleball.
What's up with pickleball?
Pickleball, the most vocal people here in the city. They want their pickleball. They want their pickleball courts. We do have a vision for, improving the amount of pickleball opportunities we have in the city. We have a vision. We just drafted a master plan. We have locations around the city where we're looking to install some courts. But I do think it's about balance, too. I know we talked about tennis, but the balance between tennis and pickleball and making sure that, everybody has the opportunity to have access to courts is really important to us.
Absolutely. And I know that pickleball is one sport that's actually getting lots of traction these days, and it's picking up.
Number one. I think I read it somewhere. It was like the number one new sport. So we can't catch up to the demand, but we're trying the best we can.
We definitely will.
Right. We're trying. Right. We're going to try our best to.
What are some challenges that you think that you're faced with?
Infrastructure. I know we are a growing city. We're growing faster than we can keep up with. A lot of our infrastructure is in need of a replacement and refurbishment. So within the master plan, we kind of laid out our strategy for how we're going to address that, whether it's through different funding sources, also making sure our relationships with the commissioners and the elected officials here in the county are strong, so that we can continue to have those resources available. So I think just that infrastructure and then catching up with technology, I think is a challenge as well. We have a big goal. We're ambitious. We're going to work with our IT department to try to get all of our parks to have Wi-Fi in all of them. So I know that's something.
That's very important.
It's important. That's going to bring more people. I know that wireless internet now is kind of it's not like a luxury as it used to be. It's really a requirement. So in order for us to support the residents better, I think we need to really focus on having Wi-Fi in all of our parks. Good.
So Shenandoah Park has a new pool. I believe you also just unveiled a new pool as well.
Right. In the last year, we've opened Curtis Park Pool and Shenandoah Pool. So we've got another pool in the works at Viereck. We're hoping, next summer we're gonna open that pool. I think it's gonna be an amazing pool that people from the community in the West Grove haven't had access to a pool in about 5 or 6 years. So we're excited to be able to, teach classes there, be able to have a water slide and water features, be able to have competitive swimming. We're gonna try to get a swim team to be there. I think we're really excited because that's the next phase, is making sure, Viereck is ready for next summer.
Shenandoah, per se, the pool has different aquatics to it, because I've been asked quite often about it, and I'm glad to have you here so that you can better explain.
For sure. Shenandoah Pool is unique because we can host swim meets, like official swim meets at that location. But it also is available for those that just want to enjoy being in the water. We have water aerobics classes that are extremely popular. We're selling out. We're trying to meet demand by adding some additional classes there. So we have open swim. We also have our swim team, the tarpons that are there that swim during swim team season. They're active and they're in the pool. And then also for our seniors and our active adults, being able to have like water aerobics, and it's not as on one area of the pool, it's not as deep, so we can host those that are trying to learn how to swim and also host those aerobics classes. So it's packed there every day. So we're trying to see what we can do to make sure we can operate it like that all through the year.
So looking ahead, and diving into your position, what are your future aspirations?
My aspirations, the last year we embarked on a master plan process. So it was a unique opportunity for us as a department to really find out what our residents expect from us, what our fellow city departments expect, what our elected officials expect. So one of the things that shined through was being able to know what's going on in all the parks. You mentioned the Shenandoah Pool, so we're going to do a better job of telling our story, either through our social media pages or through our website, or just even with the way we interact with the public and community meetings and community forums, to be able to show them that we are working and we are listening to them, to what they need. So that's really one of our top priorities, and we've laid out kind of our vision throughout the department with our master plan. We'll be releasing that this year, and making sure that all of our decisions are kind of guided by that. So the largest thing that the residents spoke on was having those community meetings, having those forums where they can see with their eyes what's going on, being able to have those plans in front of them, be able to comment on them, and know when we're going to start a project and we're going to end one. So I know it's a priority for us as well, and trying to innovate the way we do business. So I think we have a unique opportunity to rebrand the department. And so we're gonna reimagine Miami parks. We're gonna have new signage at all of our parks to update some of those that's been installed in the 80s and 90s. So I think it's a really exciting opportunity to really put our stamp on what we want to do.
That's awesome. You have an open invitation to come to our podcast whenever you'd like.
Okay. Yes.
So you can tell us all the wonderful things that parks and rec are doing. And that's important, because I know you often get calls and we get emails and they DM us about the new things that you guys are doing, and that's awesome. So
absolutely. We have 151 parks. We've got 800 parks employees. So we're doing what we can to make sure we expand our message. So I definitely would encourage everyone to follow us on at Miami Parks on Instagram, and then we have a Facebook page and Twitter as well. So we're going to make sure we use those, and we're letting everyone know all the great things that we're doing and working with the community to do.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll see you around wintertime for another podcast.
Yes, let's do it.
That wraps up today's Empowered 305. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
No. Holding it there. That's it.